Hey, this is one of my more modern clones, probably my most modern clone. This is a URG-I upper clone, and I'm just going to show you what parts you can put onto it and tell you kind of where I got them. So starting with the rear, we have a typical upper receiver. You can get a Colt, you can get an FN to be clone correct. This is one of the Muller ones, and you'll tell by sometimes there's like this dog bone on the front. There's a few forging codes that will show you that it's a Muller upper receiver, but this is a brand new one. And I have a Colt bolt carrier group in there, and here we have a matech or matech rear sight, and then we have one of these Geisley, let's see if we can focus, a Geisley ambi charging handle. This one in particular has the NSN number on the back. You can get one of those during like their July 4th sales or their Memorial Day sales, and they'll be a little bit, actually a lot bit cheaper. I think like maybe like 20% off. What makes this a URG-I clone is that, let's see, I have it on my computer, a 13.5 inch super modular rail Mark 16 M-LOK in the DDC. DDC is the color. This one I got from Thoroughbred Armament, and I made sure to get the one from Thoroughbred Armament because while the other ones are clone correct, I like the ones with the NSN number. I think it looks a lot cooler, but they have some with the part number. Also, what's important is what's underneath. There's a barrel underneath, obviously. This is a Daniel Defense 14.5 mid-length barrel, and you want to make sure you can't use any sort of gas block. This one in particular, I got it from Thoroughbred Armament as well, comes with the pinned on gas block, and I know there's been some reports of the gas blocks banging into the rails. In order to kind of prevent that, you want to get one of the more lower profile ones. So you can't just use the one from like the Block 2 builds that you have. Another expensive part is this front sight. This is a flip up CAC front sight, part number 99051. You can get one in black or you can get one in taupe. There's different types of taupe ones. There's the earlier taupe ones that are anodized, and those ones will kind of be grayish to goldish. They can be, you know, anodization can be really inconsistent. This one's anodized in black, and they're a bit more consistent. And then the taupe ones now, I believe they're probably just in black, but they've been Cerakoted or some sort of coating to be more consistent. I like the way this black one looks, so that's what I went for, because it kind of matches the matech or the matech sight, and I like that contrast. I do have a few taupe anodized ones that I really like, but it just looked better with this. And then last but not least, you get this Surefire 4-prong. I paid way too much money for this. I think right now, if you're watching this video, Thoroughbred Armament has gotten some in stock. These used to be restricted only to, they basically didn't sell it to civilians. They only sold the 3-prong, which I've heard is a little bit stronger. But I think because cloning has become so popular, they're now selling the 4-prongs, and they're not selling it for an exorbitant amount of money. I think I paid over $200 for this, but now you can get them for like $150, which is still expensive, but it's the same price as the 3-prong. So yeah, this is a little bit of one of the more expensive clones, and like, let's not even mention that you got to put some lights, maybe a laser on it, and some you know, some optics. But this will kind of get you started. This thing, compared to my Block 2, is really light, and I really am liking this front handguard. I know this front handguard is a little bit chunky compared to like more modern ones, but I mean, I have like small to medium hands, and you know, you don't need like a grip or anything. Like, it just feels great this way. I'm sure that it might get a little bit warm and toasty from the barrel, but maybe if you put some like M-LOK covers on it, it's gonna feel pretty good. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, there's many different things that you can do to build this part. Like, you don't need to have this exact rear sight or the front sight. Yeah, let me know, and thanks for watching.